Hi guys, it's Ashley. I know I haven't posted a video in a while. I was going to go ahead and record the next episode of our alien fantasy thing, but I I stopped because there's a lot that I would love to do, a lot of different series that I would love to do with you guys and show you. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of show you two different ones I had in mind. This one is actually Pride and Prejudice. I don't know if you guys have read the book or seen the show or movie or whatever, but Pride and Prejudice is absolutely one of my favorite movies ever. I have unfortunately not read the book, but I do have a couple different versions of it that I'm going to be working on, and then like stories that other authors have created around the series or around the original book as well. So I'm very excited to do that. But first, I think I'm gonna just show you guys what I have so far. I haven't made any families or anything yet because I just kind of want to see your thoughts and opinions on this. Oh, I first want to say that none of these lots you see are created by me. I found all of them in the gallery by all of you guys who created like so many great things for it, and I'm so excited. And I had downloaded a couple different versions of each building and lot as well, just to kind of see and play with like what fits better for the series I want to create with you. And I'm going to most likely be using the different worlds for it as well. But yeah, there's still like a lot of renovating that needs to be done with a lot of these buildings before I can move any families into them. So I'll be working on that over the next few days if you guys are interested in this. But I guess I can just go ahead and explain kind of what this series is and everything. Oh, also, I thought that you could change the name of the worlds and stuff. I thought that was an option, but apparently it's not. You can change like the description, but you can't actually change the name of the world. I do know there used to be a mod where you could download and it could change the name for you, or you could use it to change the name. I think though the creator has basically retired that, so I'm not sure if it's going to work now. I don't really want to put it in my game because I'm kind of having a little bit of an issue with some stuff, so I have to sadly go through all of my mods and custom content and see what's going on. But yeah, so if you guys know of a way where like a cheat or something you could use to change the name, that would be amazing. Okay, so a lot of these buildings, like this version of the Bennett's household, is actually taken from the series, the BBC series. I've actually never watched that one, so I don't know that much about it, but I love the 2005 film with Keira Knightley. Like, she's amazing. I love her so much. And so I think most of the lots are going to be based on that. I will be using the characters from the movie, obviously, from the book. And maybe things will turn out a different way, but I definitely want them, I want you guys to see them like have families and stuff too, because I think like this whole concept was such an interesting time, especially for women. So I definitely want to do that. But yeah, so this was the version of the Bennett's house I was going to use. I know you guys can't really see it. I don't want to show you though. I don't want to show you yet because it's not 100% done. It's probably like 50% done if I'm being honest. But I kind of just wanted to show you like overall like the neighborhood and stuff. For now, I placed everything in Willow Creek, but we're gonna be using, I think I placed one of the houses in Windenburg because I think it was Mr. Darcy's house that I'm gonna be doing in Windenburg. For the Bennett household, I'm gonna be moving them to Brindleton Bay. I want, like, everything's located in different areas, obviously. So I wanted Willow Creek to, you know, like the town that they live in, but then because they don't really live in town, they live a little bit outside of town. So I wanted them to just live in Brindleton Bay for that. In Windenburg, I had a few things in mind for. So Pemberley, so Darcy would live here with Elizabeth and his sister for the time being. But yeah, so Willow Creek is going to be like the main, like the town of Barryton. They had a little thing going here already, which you guys know. I'd like updated the or updated, I guess technically downgraded the library, but I kind of just fixed it so that it reflected their time period, which I'm gonna have to do with every single one of these. This one is actually supposed to be like tea rooms and stuff where you'd go and meet and drink tea. And I don't unfortunately have families, so I can't really show you guys what it would look like yet. I really like the mansions and stuff they found in the movie to shoot on because they're just gorgeous. So I think I'm gonna try to just work with that. But yeah, so I don't know if anything of what I said makes sense to you guys. Like, so basically, Willow Creek is just the town. There can be like a couple houses. I think Netherfield Park would be really, really nice here. And not so much in Brindleton Bay, even though it's supposed to be near Longbourn, but it's not. So, it's fine. We'll keep it probably in town because it would look much nicer there, I would think. Not that Brindleton Bay isn't nice, but it's definitely more country than anything. So, and then Windenburg I thought would be Derbyshire because, you know, Pemberley, and like it has this like really like rich feel to it. Lady Catherine's house would be here as well. Her estate would be here as well. I need to say estate instead of house. Yeah, her estate would be here as well. And I'd have to honestly bulldoze like everything. Yeah, I think having Pemberley here is actually a really good idea. And then having like a couple houses here because it was a different time period, so there wouldn't be technically all these houses together like this, so that's okay. We'd have to work on that too. I'm thinking Lady Catherine's estate would be here. I still obviously have a lot to do, and I do want to find like a clinic, like a hospital essentially, but a clinic that reflects their time period as well. So that will most likely be, yeah, most likely be in Windenburg, I guess. So this was the first idea that I wanted to show you guys. So this is my royal family series. It does still need a lot of work. Like I've added like a church in this restaurant is beautiful, but not really for the time period that I had started this family in. But it does take place in Windenburg. Okay, so this is actually not the main castle. There are technically three castles, but two um, for the actual royal family. So, um, yeah, so this is actually one of the princesses of my royal family. Their last name is Mackenzie. So when I had started this, I actually started in, well, I'm still working on it, but this is technically medieval time period. So let me just click on this really quick. So this is actually King Arthur. So this is King Arthur. So I really love this hair on him, but it glitches so much sometimes that it looks black in like his portrait and everything, but it's not black. I promise. It's supposed to be red. So I don't know why. I just when I made it, when I made King Arthur, I just pictured him having red hair and this long hair and a beard. I don't know. But he's an elder now, guys, and I'm so sad. Like, I've been playing with them for a little while now, and it's so sad. I can't, he's gonna die so soon, and I can't. Um, that's gonna kill me. But he did not marry Guinevere, but I do have her in this game. So, but he did marry, her name's Queen Galis Mackenzie, and oh, I guess I should go over their traits and stuff too. Um, so I made him like really interested in discovering things. I figured because it was like medieval era that or medieval time period that he would really just be interested in discovering things and like collecting stuff from around the world and everything. And so that's kind of what he had been doing. So he's collected quite a few, but he hasn't really mastered it, unfortunately. There was a lot going on, so he couldn't really do that. But he is a music lover. He is insanely good at the violin. And he is a monarch. I do have the royalty mod as well, and I love it so, so much. So he does have the monarch trait because he is the monarch. So, and then he's a good sim. So, and he has already been declared like beloved, the most beloved king of the people. Technically, like this is their first king and queen. So I wanted King Arthur to be like the very first king ever. So I think the kingdom was just like testing it out and stuff and seeing if royalty and all this was gonna work, and it did work for this family. So yes, so Queen Galis, she wants a big happy family. They have 3 kids. They're all grown up now. I think their youngest is a teen. Yeah, the youngest is a teen. So yeah, it's sad. She's gonna be an elder really soon too, and I'm gonna cry so much. But yeah, so she has the domestic trait. And she loves the outdoors. They have a really nice garden in this castle. Um, I, I mean, I got this castle from the gallery, and it's okay. I should have like remodeled it just a little bit, but it's okay. We can do that as we go. If this is the series you guys want to see, because I know I already started with a family and stuff, so I don't know if you guys just would want to start a new one. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Just let me know what you think. Like, I mean, I'm far in the game, but not too far. Like, King Arthur is still the king, so his heir has not taken over yet, obviously, because he's still here, but so I don't know, guys, let me know. But yeah, she loves the outdoors and gardening and all of that. She is very jealous. Like, very jealous of everything. She's kind of weird when it comes to that, and she's very hot-headed. So when she gets angry, and I don't know if you guys have noticed, like Gaylus, Mackenzie, I don't know if you've noticed the theme, but it's kind of more of a Scottish family, and I really got the idea from watching Outlander, because I wanted to do something like that, but it would be really challenging, but I think it'd be really fun to do that too. So there's another idea, I guess, having the same person go like back and forth between her different lives and stuff. I don't know, I think it'd be interesting to see. Um, we'll see though. That's fine. Okay. So Lord Jamie is his name's Lord Jamie Alexander. So he is actually Guinevere and Lancelot's son. He married their King Arthur's daughter, Princess Eliza, and it was an arranged marriage. They had like King Arthur and Guinevere had always been really good friends. So when their firstborns were born, they kind of established from there like this, like they wanted their children to be married because it would just unite everybody. It would unite the families, and like they'd always considered each other family, but now that they're actually married, it just, I don't know, they felt like this was a good match for them anyway. And I mean, Lord Jamie and Princess Eliza are super cute anyways, but I mean, she's kind of a little difficult to deal with sometimes, and you'll say why in a second. But Lord Jamie, so he is a painter, which I actually might change that. So he's an art lover, and he has the nobility trait, which comes with the updated version of the royalty mod, which is really, really cool. And he's a bro, so he likes being with his friends and stuff as well. They actually, Lord Jamie and Princess Eliza had just had their very first child, and she's beautiful, guys. She's so beautiful. And actually, I should change this too, but that's okay. It's fine for now. Okay, so this is Princess Eliza. She's the eldest of King Arthur and Queen Gaylus. She is the heir to the throne. So I thought about making just the guys the heir to the throne, but I didn't really like that idea, and I feel like they wouldn't have done that anyway. So I mean, because there were queens of, the medieval time period. So yeah, like I said, she's very difficult to deal with sometimes. She wants to be a world famous celebrity, which she pretty much is now. I mean, she's a princess, soon to be queen of Wendenburg, which I wish you could change the names, but she's also very stuck up. So she's stuck up and she's self-absorbed. Actually, like that was a trait that I had. I don't remember making her proper either. It definitely was self-absorbed, so I think I'm gonna go back and change that. But I think the stuck up kind of says that too. But yeah, so she is very just, I don't know if like she wants to take after her father, but she has different views on things. So I think that would be interesting to see as well. So and she's outgoing too, and she is a global superstar, so she definitely has that. Princess Bonnie actually is the middle child, so she would have been right here, but she had just turned into a young adult, so I moved her into her own place. This is it for right now. Yeah, I wanted to keep the heir like in living in the castle. So I know I love Mira Ray's channel so much. I love her series and I love her royals. And I know her series is just so popular, and I don't want this to be anything like that. I don't want to copy her at all. Like, she has an amazing series, and I think my series takes a completely different perspective on that, especially like one, the time periods are completely different, and two, like their beliefs in the monarchy and stuff would be different as well. Like their views on it are completely different as it's a completely different time period. For mine, like I know she moves her heirs out of the house until like the queen or king passes away, but I'm gonna keep mine in the castle. Yeah, I think I just want to do that. So this is their youngest. His name is Prince Duncan, which I absolutely love. I got the name from Outlander as well. And he is a teen. He does have the little kilt and stuff. Like, I think it's so cute. And his aspiration is to find his soulmate. Like, how cute is that? He just wants someone that is gonna love him for him. Like, he is royalty, but he's not obviously going to get the throne. And I think, he's okay with it. But I think he's just really not paranoid, but really just, I guess, nervous that he won't find someone to marry because he won't be king. Like, definitely he doesn't want to be king, but he thinks that. So in order for him to find someone, he would have to be king, but obviously he's not going to be unless something should happen to both of his sisters, which I really don't want that. So I don't know. He's so sad and gloomy sometimes too, and it's just, I think that is going to be his other trait, because he's sad all the time, and I don't know why. Like, he's been talking to a couple different people, so I mean, I don't know. But as of now, he's a perfectionist, so he wants everything to go according to plan, and according to his plan, his father may have a different look on that. I think it's funny too, like their kids, they turned out like their hair, like hers is a little bit darker and his turned out lighter, and like their parents, I mean, he has dark red hair and she kind of has the like dirty blonde look. So hers is like a little bit in between, and his is on the lighter end of things. And then Bonnie, her hair is the same color as King Arthur, which I thought was really cool. Okay, so anyways, back to Prince Duncan. So he's a perfectionist and he's good, but I think his other trait would be gloomy, because he's just so sad all the time and it's awful. I don't know if I want to, well, I guess I can show you the inside of their house in a second. And then this is their middle child, Princess Bonnie. So this is her everyday look. She just had her birthday party, so she's still in her formal wear. Okay, so for Princess Bonnie, and I put one, like, so it says princes on, as you can see, because the full thing didn't fit, so that's fine. But yeah, so she is a global superstar as well, and their brother is well on their way to becoming one too. So but she's very different. Like, I love playing with her so much. She's so different from the rest of the family. Like, you would expect a princess to be, to be well-mannered and to be proper and just very elegant, and she's really not like that. I mean, she's very outgoing, And she is really creative. Like, she wants to be a writer. So I think, you know, eventually she's gonna sit down and write out her life, her autobiography, and possibly a few other things as well. But she's also very childish, and I love it. Like, it's not ever a trait you would think a princess would have or should have, but she does, and she loves it. Like, she just doesn't care what people think about her. And her sister, like, they're really close, but they're both, like, completely opposite. Like, she's so, like, Princess Eliza is just so proper, and so she has this, like, way to her. They're just completely different people, and yeah, I don't know. It's just really interesting to see that. So, okay. So this is the Alexander family. So this is Lord Jamie's family. Sir Lancelot, Lady Guinevere, and then their son, Sir Malcolm. So, Sir Lancelot is an elder, and you can definitely see it in his face. He's been through so much. Um, he's he's very fit. He's athletic, obviously. He's into all of that. He's very, very family oriented. It's so cute because I played with this family more than I did the actual royal family, because I don't know, they just have the cutest love story and the cutest family, I think. Like, they love being with each other. It's so sweet. And she's gonna be an elder so soon too, and that's just gonna make me so, so sad. She's my absolute favorite. Like, look how beautiful she is. She's amazing, guys. I love her so much. For Lady Guinevere, so she and King Arthur did at one point have a thing for each other, and it was really awkward too. I remember when I first started playing with this series, I guess, or this royal family stuff. King Arthur had invited Lady Guinevere to their castle, and so Queen Galus was there as well. Like, they were just married and everything, and he walks up to Guinevere and just flirts with her, like, right in front of his wife. And his wife, as you saw, was like very jealous, like, just, and very hot-headed. Like, she was fuming when she saw it, and I just couldn't believe, like, he just walked right up and started flirting, and then they were about to go off, and, like, because I still don't, like, I use the command center, but so I don't know, like, I don't know how to turn that stuff off. I know there's a way to do it, but he was actually trying to get Guinevere to sleep with him and woohoo with him, and yeah, it was insane. So I had to very quickly put an end to that. And I don't know why she only has 2 traits. That's really weird. She definitely should have one more. But she wants to be a friend of the world, and she pretty much is. She has so many people that love her and who she loves. Like, she considers, you know, Arthur and them to be another family to her. Okay, so yeah, and she's an art lover too, so she's the painter in the family. I kind of took this idea from Mira Ray, because, like, the whole portrait thing, like, I just found it really, really cool, because, I mean, I can't really use the screenshots to put on the walls because it's, you know, medieval times, so they don't have a camera or anything. They can't, like, snap a quick picture, so they have to be good painters. So they do have their own portraits and stuff too, because, I mean, they're really not royalty, but King Arthur had pretty much dubbed them royalty, so, and she's also very outgoing, and she should, like I said, have another trait. I don't know why she doesn't. That's really weird. Not to see. I'm not sure what it would be either. I don't know. She's like she's so complicated. She's so many different things. I don't know. Okay, and you already met their other son, Lord Jamie, who married Princess Eliza, which we said was an arranged marriage. So this is their youngest. Oh, he's the gloomy one. Okay, maybe I won't make Duncan gloomy then, but he's, I don't know. Duncan is though, like he cries all the time. I don't understand. But he's just like his dad, like he's very athletic, and apparently he's gloomy, so whatever. Um, okay, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with Duncan now. So this is him. Sir Malcolm actually has a thing for Princess Bonnie, and she has a thing for him as well. Like they're pretty much dating, but they have not made it official, and they haven't technically asked each other to be boyfriend and girlfriend. So, um, and honestly, King Arthur would be very against it, considering his eldest married his like their eldest. So if Princess Bonnie married him, it would look really really strange. So they actually do have somebody set up for her for Princess Bonnie, and that makes him so sad, honestly. Like he's just so upset about it. They had actually set her up with a duke that was, again, like they none of them were actually considered royalty, because I mean this is the first royal family ever. So it's like King Arthur had went around and named people things he felt, like titles he felt they deserved, so that made them royalty in a way. So he named this guy named Duke Ian a duke because he was just close with them, and their family were their, oh my, I can't talk. Their families were close, so that is who she, and you'll meet him later, but that's who she is supposed to marry, and she does not really care for him much at all. So we'll have to just see where that goes, but right now that's what's gonna happen, because it would look really really strange if she married the if she married Malcolm. So I don't know. But okay, yeah. So for my royal family series, like I considered this like Windenburg just being the royal family, and the other worlds they would just like visit and stuff. I do have like, it did make like Cinderella and Prince Charming. And they have a little kid and a puppy. Well, he's an elder now, actually. His dad just passed away, so they are now king and queen, technically, of Willow Creek. But, I mean, I don't know, though, if I wanted to keep them here, or if I should just name them Duke and Duchess and move them to Windenburg, because I mean, I really wanted this to be just a royal establishment and stuff. So like all of this would be like politics and their work related stuff. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but like just having Windenburg be the royal like civilization, I guess, and then they'd venture out into different parts of their country to meet other people, citizens and stuff. And then I don't know how any of these would come into play just yet, because I don't really want it to be like Mira's. I don't want to take that. So I don't know. These are just like a couple options I was thinking of, and basically the two I wanted to show you guys. So if you guys are interested in seeing um, either one or both, maybe I don't know. You'll just have to tell me how you feel about it in the comments, I guess. And I'll be sharing this on Instagram to get your thoughts and stuff as well, because I really want to do both. But I mean, I don't know if I can right now do both, so I think for now we just have to pick one. And honestly, I'm kind of leaning towards Pride and Prejudice, but if you guys want to see how this like royal thing works out, there's still a lot that needs to be done. But yeah, so I just wanted to quickly do this and kind of just tell you guys my thoughts on each series. Like Pride and Prejudice, we'd be starting from the beginning, and the goal of that, like, I don't know if you guys have seen the movie or show or read the book, but so the goal for that is a little bit different than it is for the royal family. So for them, if they have daughters, like, because back then, like, women couldn't have a job, they couldn't do hardly anything. So the parents' main focus was to get their daughters married into a good, wealthy home with, to a good, nice man who would treat them well and would provide for them and would essentially save the family if they didn't have a son, because they can't, like, the women can't inherit anything, which is really sad, but it's how it was then, and it's awful. But that would be like the whole premises of that. And of course, like, there's so much we could do with that as well. Like, there would be soldiers walking around, and it would just be like really fun. So I think I'm definitely leaning towards that. And if you guys do want to see another episode of Out of This World, let me know about that. Like, I'm still debating if I still want to continue it. So, I don't know. Just let me know what you guys think of all this, if you are interested in any of it. I know I haven't been active, but I promise that I have been thinking about all of this so much. Like, I've just been working on like different plots and scenarios and stuff. So, yeah. So, go ahead and hit that like button if you're excited for either series or both series or whatever. If you have any comments, questions, anything you want to say, leave that in the comments below. I will leave my Instagram in the description so you guys can find me there as well and let me know what you think. But yeah, I'm going to end this here. So thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I get to hear from you guys soon. We'll see you in another video.